Hey, what's up everybody? Ellie Jafter back with a new video. So let's see if you guys can hear me very clearly. Hopefully you can. So today's video, the context of today's video is actually quite important. I wanted to shoot this for a long time now, but I've been procrastinating on the idea of sharing this with you guys. But you need to understand why this is important. See, a lot of people want to fix their personal credit, and I think fixing your credit, once you've fixed it and once you're done with it, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine, and nothing else really matters. You're going to get all the type of financing that you want. You're going to get all the type of resources and money that you need, and you'll be able to move ahead in your life and go forward in your life by just simply fixing your personal credit. There's actually a lot more to it than that, and we really need to focus on the bigger picture here. There was a famous quote, and I can't necessarily recall exactly by who said this quote and why they said this quote, but I know that's important to the context of this discussion. And the quote was, "You cannot fix internal problems with external accomplishments," right? So that's the one quote that has stuck with me and stayed by me for all the things that I do, specifically when it comes to personal credit and development of personal finance and being able to succeed in the areas of finance and business, credit specifically, obviously. So what does that mean? What is the context of this discussion leading to? So when you think about fixing internal problems with external accomplishments, it simply means you're trying to accelerate your path of getting your credit fixed as soon as possible, but you're not necessarily concentrating on some of the internal issues that you have. So these internal issues include, but not limited to, trying to get your credit resolved in a matter of taking the experience from the past, which would have caused bad credit in the first place, and then taking that information and the knowledge that you gain from that and understanding, some of the pitfalls that you've gone through and what you can do to avoid those pitfalls in the near future. This is an incredibly important piece to the puzzle here if you're looking to enhance your personal life in a matter of greatness and wealth and prosperity. If you don't have that as a lesson to go with it, no matter how much credit you build externally, the internal issue are always going to remain. Another big part of this is if you look at personal credit in a way that I see it, a lot of people, want to get their credit fixed, increase their scores because they want to get some sort of funding, which is completely understandable. But here's the thing with this. No matter how much you try, or no matter how much you try to build around that, or build a finance around that, or try to accomplish a certain degree of financial stability, you're always going to remain in a situation where your internal issues have not been fixed, right? My personal financial circumstances, my dad used to always tell me that, look, son, if you want to improve your life, you have to look at some of the things internally that is wrong with the way you've been doing things and try to enhance those in a way that helps you build up and develop skill sets in order to not worry about finding external accomplishments in order to compensate for internal issues. Now, if you think about what that means, it means simply that you cannot just simply bank on some of the things that you're doing on a personal level that you feel just because you can get credit, your problems are going to be solved. In fact, that's probably not the problem, right? Credit is not the problem. The problem is how you managed credit in the first place. What are you doing that's different? What are you going to do that's going to be different moving forward? And from that angle, trying to improve, right? From that angle, trying to elevate the internals of the way you handle your finances, money, personal credit included. So those are some of the essential elements of really improving. Those are some of the essential elements of really making the change that you need to change to not only scale your ability to borrow more, to make more wealth, but also to understand credit in a way that is a lot more elevated than the traditional means. So I'm going to encourage you to look at it this way, because that is definitely the issue here. It's all internal. Now let's talk about some of the external things. External things that can affect the way you're doing things for your personal credit. One of the biggest ways is education, right? Education helps us hone in on some of the things that we need to understand and practice to make the most out of our personal credit. But the other side to it is the bad type of education can make things that are already bad even worse. So a good way to look at this is, I see a lot of people who want to fix their personal credit and they try to find quick shortcuts, like whether they want to add some trade lines. They'll try to add some trade lines, whether they want to add authorized users, season primary trade lines, and so on and so forth. All these type of things, they're nothing more than just shortcuts. They're the most painful thing that you can do to your personal credit file, and it's probably not going to help you enhance the real way of doing things, the proper way of doing things. So, recapping on this, you cannot, once again, fix internal issues with external accomplishments. You got to think differently. You got to be different. If you want to fix your problems, it's got to start internally, right? So the best way, like I said, is definitely education, but not the wrong one. Get the education that's going to help you. Get the education that's going to give you the best type of outcomes, because that's the only way you're going to move forward anyways. And that's what I would encourage you guys to do. So focus on the right type of education and focus on doing it in a way that'll help you get the most out of that. And I promise you, you're going to get the results that you guys are looking for. In addition to that, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you actually have a lot more tools at your disposal to get the outcomes that you want. So I want you to take that to the bank, take the information I'm just sharing with you guys today, because I promise you it's going to help you. It helped me, so if it helped me, it's definitely going to help you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something today. I hope that you took the information I gave you to heart, because it is important. It was important for me, and it changed a lot of things in my life for the better. So I'm hoping that this advice will help you as well to make your life better. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoy. As you can see, it's snowing, so I'm not going to be able to stay outside too long. I'd definitely like to see some comments about this topic if you guys want to participate in a discussion, and I'll definitely catch you guys in the next one. This is definitely a guide and mentor. Always after. Bye for now.